Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vivian Woods. I do social commentary videos. If you're not new, welcome back. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please excuse my mom yelling. I told her to keep her voice down. She's playing video games, so you may hear her screaming. Anyways, so today we're going to talk about can I have nothing? Can I have nothing? We're going to talk about Doja Cat. Now, for those of you who don't know, Doja Cat is a singer, rapper. She is very versatile, very, very talented. You might know her from the Moo meme. She's the girl with the Moo song, the I'm a cow, right? So she was just caught. She got caught up. And that's too bad. So basically, and I know I'm a fan of Doja Cat. Like, I listen to her music. I watch her interviews. Like, she's funny. Like, she's beautiful. I think she's, I would say smart, but apparently not. And so basically, let me get the first set of tea because Lord Jesus. So, Lana Del Rey basically went on a white woman rant, showed her Karen side, and just talked about how women are not delicate and feminine anymore and can't sing about being in abusive relationships. Essentially, that's the whole thing. Like, seriously, that's all of it. Doja Cat then basically said, gang sunk that dunker. But Doja Cat is obviously on crack because right after that happened, it came out that Doja Cat frequents alt-right, which is basically these white supremacists and Nazis. Don't come in my comments talking about alt-right. It's not that, because that's exactly what it is. Ooh, this lighting. Alt-right, neo-Nazi, white supremacist, like Zoom calls, message boards, and she's like sitting, talking to them, cracking up. Then there's I wouldn't call it a meme, I'm not sure. Basically someone, white supremacists say didn't do nothing. And I'll spell it on the screen for you guys. Basically, it's somewhat of a meme for them for unarmed black folk being killed at the hands of police or other white supremacists, and them making fun of them and thus us by saying that they didn't do nothing, as like mocking us really. And Doja Cat has a song called Didn't Do Nothing with the same exact spelling. So first of all, first thing I want to get into as we break this down is you're caught. You're caught. You're caught. Like, it's reassuring to know that you only use black women as like props and as springboards for your career, i.e. Rico Nasty, i.e. Nicki Minaj, especially Nicki Minaj with their last #1 single, Sad Vow. Which is a great song, but not no more. And basically, Doja Cat is half black. She's a light-skinned, racially ambiguous woman. She apparently does not consider herself a black woman, yet she uses the N-word. So let's break that down. If you've never been called the N-word, you can't say the N-word. If people do not automatically identify you as a black person, you have no right to say that word. Doja Cat is racially ambiguous. She doesn't consider herself a black woman, so why is a word that is reclaimed for black people in her mouth? Like, someone make it make sense. She seems to have an affinity with white men. Now, I'm not here to judge who you date, but if I were here to judge who you date, I'd say something along the lines of, why are you so obsessed with white men? And why do you call white men the N-word? Like, And apparently, I read somewhere that she likes to be called the N-word during sex by these white men that she dates. She is the type of person that doesn't mind slipping in and out of a black identity when it benefits her, which is a seriously damaging, and what's the word I'm looking for? Is very problematic. Blackness is not a costume that you get to put on when it benefits you. Blackness is not this switchable identity. Black folk walk this world every day, every second of that day, being identified as black by other people and being treated as black by other people, depending on how that person views black people. And 9 times out of 10, it's racism. They're racists, and they perform microaggressions against us, and we are left with daily racial trauma that is then, what's the word? Re-emphasized and strengthened through popular narratives, through TV, through media, and through white supremacist propaganda, specifically at the hands of the United States government and the corporations, but that's another story for another day. So what is a mixed, racially ambiguous woman who says the N-word on alt-right websites for? Like, I'm actually baffled. And the only answer that comes to mind is that she hates herself. She hates herself. She hates her black side, which is something that I've also read. I've read something along the lines of her hating her black side and only being happy that she's light-skinned and that she's thick. That's a lot of internalized racism right there. And honestly, a lot of black celebrities and racially ambiguous celebrities are agents of white supremacy. What I mean by that is that they support white supremacy, they further white supremacist narratives, and they engage in white supremacist rhetoric. Now, being on the chat room is bad enough, because that's your first lapse in judgment. Because what if someone, and they did, but what if someone sees you, what if someone catches you, then you're kind of associating yourself with these people. Interacting with them in a positive light, these neo-Nazis, these white supremacists, is your second judgment call. But at this point, around your second judgment call, I'm wondering if it's a bad judgment call or something that you believe to be a part of your character. And then the third one, laughing at victims of police brutality and state-sanctioned murder, laughing at victims of hate crimes, laughing at the Sandra Bland's of the world, specifically. The Didn't Do Nothing song is said to be released after the passing of the murder of Sandra Bland. By the third strike, it's not a lapse in judgment anymore. This is your character. This is what you identify with. This is what you think is okay. This is what you think is acceptable. And not only acceptable, but you think it's perfectly fine to be engaging in it as someone who wants to be seen as a black woman when it benefits her, and say the M-word when it benefits her, and slip in and out of a black identity when it benefits her. But you don't care about black people. You hate black people. You hate whatever parent that of yours is black. You hate yourself for being partially black. And it's just a damn shame. And I would say I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised, because it seems that white supremacy is the norm in America these days. So much so that even mixed people are subscribing and participating in white supremacist rhetoric and narratives. For me, Doja Cat is canceled. I'm going to have a Doja Cat is over party. I'm going to listen to all her music. And then I'm going to delete it from my Spotify. Period. Because it's completely unacceptable what she's done and what she's doing. And it happened about 6 days ago, or 6 or 7 or 8 days ago. She was on Instagram Live wearing the same outfit that she was wearing on the forum where people found her on white supremacist sites. And I just want to know, this is the thing. Everybody wants to be black, and everybody wants to be black when it's convenient for them, and they want to partake in black culture, and they want to say the N-word, and they want to get points for being the light-skinned, thick girl. And nobody wants the struggle of being a black person. They want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. You know what I'm saying? And it's disgusting, and I'm disgusted, and I'm just completely disgusted. So I would love to hear what you guys think. Any points that you feel like I might have missed. This is really just my base level understanding and reaction to this white supremacist nonsense. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!